Welcome to Crazy Learning, Ledger and its formats. So in this video, I'll go for Ledger and its format. Before going into that, like and share my video and subscribe my channel for more updates. And post your opinions and doubts on comment box. Let's go. Ledger. It's very easy to understand the meaning of ledger. Let's see. After recording the transactions in the journal, recorded entries are classified and grouped into by preparation of accounts and the books, which contains all set of accounts, personal, real and nominal account. So it means first of all we have to record the transactions in the journal, right? So the recorded transactions and the entries in journal should be classified and grouped into accounts. So which contains all set of accounts like personal, real and nominal account. So in general, there are personal, real and nominal account. So without general, we cannot prepare the ledger. So in ledger also, these three types of accounts should be taken place, but in separately. For suppose here personal account represent persons, real account represent assets, nominal account represent expenses, losses, incomes and gains. In ledger, we have to maintain a separate account for all these. So the entries first classified and grouped. So for each and every entry, the separate account should be opened in ledger. Next, ledger is known as principal book of accounts because account wise balance of each account is determined here. Next, ledger is a final account as well as king of all accounts because with the help of ledger we prepare the trial balance, income statement, profit and loss account and balance sheet. So it is a final account and king of all accounts. Next, separate account is opened in the ledger book for each account and entries from ledger posted to respect account accordingly. So in ledger for each and every entry and transaction you have to prepare a separate account. So by using that separate account we easily know the balance of that account. For example, there are many entries taking place in general, right? So there are many transactions related to cash. Just taken as an example. So the cash transactions are happen in different dates. So all the cash transactions should be taken into one account. So that all the cash transactions are recorded in cash account. So you can easily know the balance of cash account. So by using ledger, we can easily know the balance of any account. Next, see, this is the format of the ledger. So the ledger format is in T shape. The left hand side represent debit amount and right hand side represent credit amount. So date particulars general folio amount, date particulars general folio amount. This is represent to debit and this is credit side. So we habituate to use the words to and by account. There is no separate meaning for these to and by, but this to represent the debit and this by represent credit. In ledger, balancing is a must at the end of the period. So the balance should be calculated at the end of each period. So the process of transferring a transaction from journal to a ledger is called the posting. So we have to post the entries in ledger. So that is called posting. The account should be tallied. For suppose we have to prepare a one person account. That person owes 1000 rupees from business and he only gives 800. The balance is 200. The 200 he does not give. So we have to maintain the balance for that account also. Next. Let's see. If the debit balance is high when compared to credit, then it is called debit balance. Or if the credit is high when compared to debit, then it is called credit balance. So if the account was not tallied, if the debit is high here and the credit is low when compared to debit, so we use the word by balance carried on and we tallied this account. This carried on balance next brought down to next period. Lesson example. Here the balance is 1000 rupees and here 900. So the difference is 100 rupees, right? So that 100 rupees should be written as by balance carried on. Next, these 100 rupees should be brought down to next period. Likewise, if the debit is low when compared to credit, here the credit balance is high. For suppose here the balance is 800 and the debit balance is 600. So here the difference is 200. Then the account should not be tallied because there is a difference 200 here. So we use the word to balance carried on for 200 rupees. So the balance and the account should be tallied here. So the difference amount 200 should be brought down to next period. Here this arrow does not represent only this part. It represents the whole table. So CD means carried on, BD means brought down. This is all about ledger and its format. Thank you.